Link?
After surviving the forklift accident, Lincoln may look like he's recovering well, but the truth is something much deeper is breaking inside him. On the surface, he's rehabbing like a champ, but emotionally, he's trapped between guilt, anger, and fear, and it's starting to show in every part of his life. The biggest sign is how he's pushing himself too hard. Link isn't just trying to heal. He's trying to prove he's still the same man he was before the accident. He's furious that his body failed him, that Monica's gone, and that the people around him now see him as fragile. His talk with Owen revealed it perfectly. Link isn't only scared he won't hold his twin daughters again, he's scared that he's no longer strong enough to be who he was before the trauma. This might be the start of a new psychological arc for Link, a slow descent into emotional burnout and self-doubt that mirrors what Amelia went through years ago. He's beginning to resent Jo, not because of anything she did wrong, but because she treats him like a patient instead of the man she loves. It's heartbreaking, but makes sense. When someone who once saw you as a partner suddenly starts seeing you as someone broken, it can destroy your sense of identity. This guilt and anger could push Link towards something darker. Not addiction like Amelia's past, but emotional isolation. He's not used to being the one who needs help. For years, he was the fixer, the optimist, the one bringing light when everyone else was falling apart. Now he's the one on the edge, and that's new territory for him. Owen's role in this episode might also be more symbolic than it seems. As a veteran who's seen and lived through physical and emotional trauma, Owen understands Link in a way few others can. Their heart-to-heart wasn't just about venting, it was about survival. Owen encouraging Link to let the anger out may be what prevents him from completely breaking down later. It's the kind of grounding moment that could lead to a new brother-like bond between them, something Grey's Anatomy hasn't explored much in recent seasons. But what's more interesting is how Link's emotional unraveling connects to Amelia's absence. With Amelia gone on sabbatical, there's an emotional vacuum. Someone who deeply understood pain and recovery is missing from the hospital. Without her perspective, Link's trauma feels heavier. It's possible that when Amelia returns, her healing journey might parallel Link's, with both of them learning that survival isn't the same as being okay. There's also the growing tension between Link and Jo. What started as a comforting relationship could now face its biggest test. Jo is naturally nurturing, but her instinct to care for him may end up smothering him emotionally. The moment he snapped at her shows a deeper fear. He doesn't want pity. He wants to be treated as a man who fought to live, not as a victim who barely made it. Their bond might not survive if she keeps trying to fix him instead of understanding that he's broken in ways she can't control. If Grey's Anatomy follows its usual emotional path, Link's mental and emotional recovery will take time, but the series might also be setting up something new. His storyline could mirror the show's larger theme this season: resilience versus survival. Surviving an accident doesn't mean you've truly healed, and Link might become the character that explores that truth in the rawest way possible. His resentment, guilt, and fear are all building blocks of what could become his most powerful transformation. He might fall apart before he heals, pushing away Jo, clashing with colleagues, and struggling with his sense of purpose as a surgeon. But in the end, that struggle could redefine who Link becomes at Grey Sloan. It's no coincidence that his breakdown happens just as Amelia steps away. Jules has a panic attack, and everyone is trying to process the trauma of losing Monica. Grey's Anatomy is reminding viewers that trauma doesn't just affect one person. It ripples through everyone. The theory here is simple but powerful. Link's physical injury isn't the real wound. His mind is. And unless he learns to accept help and redefine what strength means to him, we might see him spiral before finding peace. His recovery won't be about walking again. It'll be about believing he deserves to stand at all.